Hey guys, Simon here, and thanks for checking out today's video. This video is for Red Dead Redemption 2 and is about 5 new features for the developers to add to the game to make the playing experience just a little bit better. The ideas I will be suggesting are things I thought up while playing, some from movies, some from the playing experience that people are upset with, and some that would just add new layers of fun to the game. If you enjoy the video, do the button thing, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what you think. Here we go. I think once a few of us got into town and started petting a dog, we all immediately wished we could have one as a companion in the game. And why shouldn't we? Dogs back then were a big part of the lifestyle and needed on farms and ranches. It would be awesome to have an in-game companion like this because it could provide us with all types of new opportunities, especially for hunting. Most of these dog descriptions even say how good certain breeds are at hunting certain animals. By giving us a dog companion, Rockstar could amp up the difficulty of hunting certain animals. I don't know how many of you actually hunt in real life, but foxes, for example, are extremely intelligent animals and have several tricks for escaping predators, hence the term sly like a fox. Having hunts like this, plus the ability to have your dog attack people, would just be a lot of extra fun. You can have a bonding level with it, similar to the horse, and once you get it high enough, the dog will be able to find you in the world or come back to camp on its own. That way, you don't have to slow down and have it keep up with you. Of course, we all would have to start John Wicking people after someone killed our dog. If you watched my 10 game mechanics video, you know there is a way to set your guns for a customizable loadout. Unfortunately, this is the only known way of doing this, and it's kind of a hassle and not really perfect. What we need in the game is a better way for us to be able to set up our weapons on a loadout. Doing a loadout at the gun store seems to keep your weapons in place for a time, but you should be able to set these weapons up permanently so it never changes even when you load up after a couple days of not playing. Allow us to set these weapons up at camp as well as out roaming around on our horse. This way, when you get off your horse quickly, you don't go to pull a shotgun and realize that it's still on your saddle. This happens way too much for it to be a thing, and allowing us to set these loadouts at any time would help tremendously. This has no real game value, but it would also be cool if we could do some lasso tricks. I know it seems not worth the effect or time, but since this is a cowboy game, we should be able to do all types of cowboy-like things. I enjoy playing with the lasso and wish we had more types of things to do with it. Maybe doing some random tricks to change people's opinion about you, or maybe doing them to earn some extra cash in town. Rockstar can do really just about anything to put the idea in the game and make it work. It would also be fun to do some of these tricks maybe in some type of competition against NPCs or some type of challenge mode. This idea is one I am surprised that is not in the game. Very often when riding around the world, you will be set upon by all types of people looking to kill, rob, or bring you into the law. It's a lot to keep straight when you are out about doing your thing, and the next thing that happens is 6 dudes on horseback are riding up on you and shooting at you. It's not that hard to learn the gun system in the game, and Deadeye makes it so much easier, but why can't we do one of these in the game? We should be able to do little moves like this, and in this case, we should be able to do this so we can shoot back at these guys without having to turn around on the horse or slow down to shoot at them. Tie these moves into the horse bonding method and extend it past level 4. It would be fun to do these little extra tricks when you're riding on your horse fighting people. It adds new layers to the game, not to mention the fun we can have once online play starts up. There are several other riding tricks that could also be added on top of this, but again, it's just an idea. This has only happened to me a couple times, but it was annoying. On these occasions, I was on my way to town and came across a lady whose horse had died and she needed a ride back to wherever the hell she lived, which was pretty far away. So I picked her up and off we went, and then she started telling me some shitty story that I didn't listen to. Once I got into town, I jumped off my horse to sell something quickly, thinking nothing of it. When I did, the woman asked for me to get back on my horse, waited a few moments, assumed I was done helping her, and then just got off the horse and said thanks. When I approached her to try to pick her back up, I was unable to have any dialogue choices for me to even try to get back her or the quest or anything like that. My gripe with this is that it only took me a few moments to sell something, and in that time I lost a quest that I don't think I should have, or at least should have been able to tell the person hold on a second or give me a minute or whatever. I mean, it's my goddamn horse. Who cares if I stole it? Likewise, I also accidentally killed the last guy in a robbing mission and was unable to find their hidden loot. It would have been cool if instead of them dying, they were bleeding out and I had to get the info out of them before they died, by either beating them or causing them enough pain by stepping on their gun wound, something to just, try to get it done. Just a thought. Well folks, that's all I have for you on this one. I just wanted to shoot out a few quick ideas I had about the game to see what everyone thinks. Thanks again for checking it out. See you next time.